Hello, my wonderful students. Welcome back to my channel. So, today we are going to see class 3 mathematics, chapter number 9. The chapter name is Houses of Hundreds, and this is part 2. So, part 1 of Houses of Hundred we have already completed in term 1, chapter number 6. So, this is the second part. Okay, so this lesson we will be getting in term 2 portion. All right, so let's go into this chapter. So, before that, please subscribe the channel, and if you require the worksheet for practice, you have to join the channel and select the option worksheet. Okay, so let's go into this chapter now, Houses of 100. One day Akbar and Birbal were walking in the garden. Many crows were flying in the sky around them. So look at this image. Let me select the pen. So look at the image. We have Akbar and Birbal. So they both are having a conversation, and there were a lot of crows flying in the sky. So Akbar was curious to know how many crows were there. He announced a prize for anyone who could find this out. So Akbar want to know how many crows are currently in the city, and who is going to count the birds correctly are going to get a reward, a prize. So people were wondering how to count crows which kept flying from one place to another. So it is very difficult to count the crows, right? Because the crows keep flying. They will not sit in one place. They will fly from one tree to another tree or one place to another place, right? So it is very difficult to count. So after thinking for a day, so what happened? After thinking for a day, Birbal said, there are exactly 963 crores in our city. So 963 crores in our city. Akbar was surprised and asked Birbal, how can you so sure? Because the crows are flying from one place to another place, right? So Akbar was very surprised because how Birbal found the exact count, which is 963. So now he is asking, you can get them counted, said Birbal. So now Birbal is telling, if you are confused, you can go ahead and count them out. Now Akbar is asking, what if there are less? Akbar asked. So what if there are less? It is not 963. What if it is less like 800 or 700 or 500? Birbal replied, he is very clever, right? So what he replied? The other crows would have gone on a holiday. So Birbal said, yeah, if the birds are less, they would have gone to a holiday. That's the reason they flied. So what if there are more? So what if there are more? If there is no 963 and it is like 1,200 more than 963. Birbal gave a very good answer for that also. Crows from another place would be visiting the city, said Birbal. So Birbal gave a very smart answer here, that crows from other city visited this city. So that's the reason the crows, the number got increased. So Akbar was very happy. So Akbar turned very happy with Birbal's reply. So Akbar was happy with Birbal's reply and gave him reward. Okay. So now let's go to this actual chapter. Okay, there is a conversation between a boy and a man here. So look at these pictures. So the boy is asking, what are you carrying? How many are there? So he's asking, what are you carrying and how many are there? He replied, I'm carrying rice. I will show you how many sacks I have using these tiles. So we have a picture of tiles here. So let me change the color to red. Okay. So we have tiles here. This indicates 100. The bigger one indicates hundreds. And this one tens. And this one is ones. Okay, so it's hundreds, tens, and ones. So how many hundreds we have? One, two, three, four, five, six. So six hundreds are 600. And how many tens we have? One, two, three. Three tens is 30. And how many ones we have? One, two. So it is 2. So we have to add 600 plus 30 is 630. 630 plus 2 is 632. So totally 632. Okay. Next. Draw tile like the driver to show the following number. You can do in your notebook. Okay. So you have to do these in your notebook. This is also an important question for your exam. Now they have given 832. So let me use a different color to show you. For hundreds, I'm going to use red. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 is 800. So for hundreds, I selected red color. And now for tens, I'm going to select blue one. So how many tens are there? 3 tens. So 1, 2, 3. 3 tens are there. How many ones? We have 2 ones. So ones I'm going to use green color. So we have 2 ones. Okay, so it is very easy. So how many hundreds we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, which is 800, and tens we have 1, 2, 3, which is 30, and ones we have 1 and 2. So 800 plus 30 plus 2, which is 832. Okay. So next we have 726. So again we will do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So hundreds completed. Then we'll go for tens. We have 2 tens, which is 1, 2, and we have 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 ones. Okay. So 700 we have 700 plus 20 plus 6. So 726. Okay. So next we have 620. So let's do 620. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is 6. Next we will go for blue one. So 1, 2. So this is 620. So there is no 1. So I'm not going to do anything in green color. Okay. So next we have 947, 504 and 700, which is very easy. You can do it by yourself. Okay. So do in your notebook, and if you want to do tile like this, I'll show you how to do that also. Let me take an yellow one. Okay. Let me do for 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hundreds, and there is no tens. We have only ones, 4 ones. So smaller 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this one is very, very easy. All right. So let's see the next one. Let us locate the following numbers on the number line: 530, 540, 628, 696, 590. So we have to locate these number on the number line. Okay. So we have given with 500, 520, and there is a blank box. 560, again there is a blank box. 600, 620, again there is a blank box, 660, 680 and 700. Okay. So let's see. 500, 520. After that, which number will come? We have 530, 540, 628, 696 and 590. So after 520, we have 530 or 540. So which one will come here? We have to figure it out. Okay, now let's find out the difference first. So how much is the difference between 500 and 520? So we have, let's separate and see. Let me change the color. I'm going to change little thicker. So how much we are getting? 500 minus 520, you'll get 20. So we have 20. So 500, then 520, then you will get 540. 560, 580. 580, 600, 620 and 640 here you will get. Okay, now what you have to do? We have to locate these numbers. Locate the following numbers on the number line, which is 530. So where we will get 530? It's between 520 and 540. So 530 is here. This is 530. Next is 540. So 540 is already here. So next is 628. 628. So we have 600 here. So you have to count the lines like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you will get here. It's 628. Next is 696. So here we will get 696. So it's 80. So you have to count 81. So 96. It's just 4 numbers before 700. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 696. Next is 590. So 590 is just one line before 600, which is here exactly. 590. Okay. So next is locate the following numbers on the number line: 703, 721, 759, 810, 855, 887. Okay, so let's find out the difference first. So we have 715 and here we have 695. So 5 minus 5 is 0. We cannot able to minus 1 minus 9. You have to borrow. So this will become 6. This will become 11. So 11 minus 9 is 2. So we have 20. So there is 20. So let's erase this out. So we have 20. So 695, 715, 735, 745, 755. So 765, 775, 785, 795, 795, 815. 825, 835, 845, 855, 65, 75, 85, 95, 895. So there's a 20 number gap between each numbers. Okay. So now we are going to locate these numbers. So 703. So where we are going to get 703? Here 695. You'll get 700 here. This is 700. So 3 is 1, 2, 3. So here you will get 703. Next is 721. So this is 715. So 720 it will be here. So this place is 721. Okay. Next is 759. So 755 is here. So 56, 57, 58, 59. So here you will get 759. So if you use your scale to do this, it will be very easy. Okay. So next is 810. So where you can able to locate it is 815. So you have to minus 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here you will get 810. So 855 is already here. This one is 855. So 887. So 887 you have to find out. This is your 887 or 867. Let me find out. It's 887. Okay, you have to find this by your own. Okay, do it in your notebook. I'm sorry, do it in your book. It will be very easy. Okay. So these are all your exam questions, students, and it is very, very easy. Okay, don't make it so complicated. Okay. So next one, write the appropriate number between which each of the given groups lie. Okay. So write the appropriate number between which each of the given groups lie. So we have neighboring hundreds, 400 and 500, 450 and 500, 460 and 470. Okay, so we have given with 468, 138, 345, 639, 734, 889. Okay, first I will write between the neighboring hundreds. Okay, then we will go to neighboring 50s and neighboring tens. Okay, this question is important for your exam, students. Okay, so first let's start for neighboring hundreds. Okay, so we have 183. So the neighboring hundreds, it's from 100 and 200. And this one is 300 and 400. This one is 600 and 700. And we have 700 next. That comes between 700 and 800. So the next one, it comes in 800, between 800 and 900. Okay, so next we will see neighboring 50s. So we have to find out neighboring 50s. So we have 183. So what is neighboring 50? Let me give you few minutes to think. Can you find out the neighboring 50s? So neighboring hundreds we easily find out. So what is neighboring 50s here? Okay, so it is between 150 and 200. Okay, and this one 345. So it's between 250 and 350. Okay, next we have 693. So it's between 650 and 700. And these two you have to find and write the answer. Okay, find and write the answer. It's going to be very, very simple, students. Once you can able to find it, then only it will be easy for your exam timing. Okay, don't worry, I'll be preparing a worksheet separately and I'll be sending it to you, okay, for your practice. So next it's ones, neighboring tens. So how do you find out neighboring tens? It's 180. So it comes between 180 and 190. Okay, so the next one, this is from 340 to 350. So the next one, 690 and 700. Okay, these two I'm giving you an option to find out. Find out, write the answer, okay, in your book. Okay, next question. Help cranes reach their food using the number line. So in the number line, you have to find out how the crane reaches the fish here. So we have given with 650, 655, 660, 665, 670, 675, 680, 685, 690, 695 and 700. Okay. So each we have 5 jumps. Okay. To reach the worm, 667 dash steps is equal to 650. So where is the worm here? Here it is. Let me erase the 5. So we have the worm here. So the swarm is here. Sorry, the crane. The crane is here and the worm is here. So what you have to do is the crane should come backward. So how many steps? So 667 dash step is equal to 650. So what you have to do? You have to minus. So you have to go reverse. So you have to check how many jumps are here. So it is standing here in 667. So 667. So how many jumps it takes to go to 665? Okay, I zoomed it and I'll show you how many steps it's required. So the crane is currently here in 667. So to reach 665, so how many steps are here? We have 1, so 1 and 2. So we have 2 here, and from 665 to 660, so we have 5, and 660 to 655, we have one more 5, and 665 to 650, so we have one more 5. So 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15, 15 plus 2 is 17. So 17 steps is required, okay? So next one, to reach the fish. So reach the fish, how many steps are required? So to reach the fish, the crane should go forward. To reach the worm, it went backward. So now to reach the fish, it should go forward. Okay, so let's count the steps here. So we have 1, 2, 3. So here we have 3 steps. That is 667, 668, 669 and 670. So 1, 2, 3 we have 3, and then 670 to 675 we have 5 steps, and 670 to 680 one more 5, 680 to 685 one more 5, 680 to 690 one more 5, 690 to 695 another 5, 690 to 700, one more 5. So how many 5s we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 into 5. 6 5s are 30. So we have 3 here. So 30 plus 3 is 33. So we require 33 steps. Okay, this question is important question for your exam students. Okay, so next question we have same. We have 750, 755, 760, 765, 770, 775, 780, 785, 790, 795 and 800. Okay. So next, to reach the worm, dash minus dash steps is equal to 750, and to reach the fish, you have to find out dash plus dash step is equal to 800. Okay, so you have to find out where the crane is exactly now. So the crane is exactly at 770 is here, so 771, 772, 773. So the crane is exactly at 773. So here you have to write 773. Okay, so 773. Now you have to calculate. Okay, now we have to go back. Okay, so from 773 to 770. How many steps are here? You have to calculate 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 here. Again from 770 to 765 you have 5. 765 to 760 you have one more 5. 760 to 755 you have 5 more, and again finally 750 you have 5. So how many 5s we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 5s. So 4 5s are how much? 4 5s are 20. So 20 plus 3 is 23. Okay. So you can minus and see. So we have 773. 773 minus 23. So 3 minus 3 is 0. 7 minus 2 is 5. And you have 7. So we got the answer correct, 750. Okay. So let's see the next one. To reach the fish. So we already know here it's 773. And to reach the fish it is in 800. So how many steps required to reach 775 is 1, 2. So here we have 2 steps, and from 775 to 800, 780 we have 5. 780 to 785 we have one more 5. 785 to 795 again. 790 to 795 one more 5. 790 to 800 we have 5. So how many 5s we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So totally we have 5. So 5 5s are 25. 25 plus 2 is 27. So we have 27. Now we have to add and see. So we have 773 plus 27. So 7 plus 3 is 10. 0 balance 1. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. 0 balance 1. So 7 plus 1 is 8. 800. So we got the answer correct for 800. Okay. So this question is also very important for your exam. Alright. So next. So next one, this one is not your exam question, but this is your class activity. You might get maybe in 1 mark or 2 mark question. You might be okay. So this one is fill the grid with number between 570 and 560. So here they have given between 570 and 560. Strike out all the numbers which matches the clue below. You can strike out one or more number. The child who has got the most number cancelled is the winner. Given one is the example. Okay. So these are the clues. For example, 597. So 597 is here. You have to find out and you have to strike that out. And the next one is a number with 4. So which number has a number with 4? For example, 574 is here, and you have to strike that number out. The next number, the number between 595 and 605. So which number comes between 595 and 605? You have to find that number and you have to strike that out. Let's see, we have 602 here. So we have 602, you can strike that one out, and you have 599 also, you can strike out 599 also. Okay. And next one is a number which has 1 has the tens digit. A number which has 1 has the 10 digit. So which one? So here we have 616. So the 10th digit we have one number. So 614 also, 10th digit we have one number. Okay, so next one is 5 less than 2, 625. So 5 less than 625 is 620. So you have to strike out 620. You have to find out we have 620. If you have, you can strike that out. Okay, so next one, write different ways to making the following numbers. So one example is already given. So 638. So you have to make different ways to find this number out. For example, we have given 555. So how we can write 555 in different ways? We can write with 500. So 500 plus 50 plus 5. You can write in this way. And another way we have, you can write like 500s, 5 10s, and 5 1s. You can write in this way also. You can also write 500 minus 5, not minus, 5 plus 55. So 500 minus, sorry, plus 55. So you have to write all these ways. So example is already given here. So you have to write using this example. This one is very, very simple, okay? Um, Last year question paper, I didn't see these kind of questions, but it is very helpful that if you work out these kind, it will be very helpful when you do calculations, okay? So let's see the next one. Skip and solve. So next one is skip and solve. Teji and Jojo are resting. Ajay asked them to complete the numbers pattern. Let us help them to fill the empty boxes. So they're asking to fill the empty boxes here, okay? So we have few boxes empty and we have to fill those boxes. So we have 750. Again, there is a box left out, and then we have 730 and 720. So we have 720 plus 10 is 730. So 730 plus 10 is 740. So here you will get 740. So 740 plus 10 is 750. 750 plus 10 is 760. 760 plus 10 is 770. Then 780. Okay, and here we have hundreds. If you see here, you have hundreds. So 450, 550, then 650, 750, 850, and you will get 950. 950. Okay. And next you have, see this one, 30s. So 830, 860. Next you will get 890. So you get 800, 890. Then you get, you have to skip, you have to add 30. Okay. So for example, if you add 860, 860 plus 30, you will get 890. So I have written 890 here. Now you have to add one more 30. So what you will get? 1 minute. Okay. So 890 plus 30 is 900, 910 and 920. So 920, 950 and 950 plus 30 is 980. Okay. So likewise you have to find the answer. Here we have 25 skips. So I'm leaving these two boxes to find out the answer. You have to find out answer for these two boxes. This is going to be very, very simple, students, okay? The clues are already given, 25 plus, 30 plus, 15 plus, okay? So we'll see the next one. Write number sentence of the following in the center. So you have to write the number sentence. We have 400 and that can be added by 290 plus 110. So which are ways we can add. Okay, so let's fill this out. So 400, what are the ways we can write? So we can write 350 plus 50. We can also write 450 minus 50. And you can also write 200 plus 200. And 100 plus 300. Okay. So next we have 775. So 775 you can write 700 plus 75, and what else? You can write 800 minus 25 and 760 plus 15 and one blank. I'm leaving it for you. You can fill this answer. Easy one, right? You can do it. Next one. Write numbers in the blank space such that they meet the condition. It's like greater than or lesser than. Okay. So we have 400 and you need to fill these blanks out. Okay. Okay, so let me write the numbers. We have 400. So which numbers are 400? We have 460, which is greater. For 500, you can even write 401, and maybe 600 is also a greater number. Okay, and this one, the numbers are already given. So we have 419, 385, 426, 436. So these numbers all are greater. So we need to find a smallest number. So you can write number 300. So 3, when you compare 300, 419, 499, 419 is greater. So when you compare 385 to 300, 385 is greater. Again, 425 is greater when you compare to 300. Next is 436 is also greater one. So next one is number puzzle. Fill the numbers 384, 23, 716, 905 in empty circle such they meet the condition. Okay, so you have to write the condition. So we have greater than and lesser than symbols here. So you have to fill it. Okay, let me fill this out. Okay, so let's see. So I have written 23, which is greater than 176 and which is greater than 905 also. And when you compare 176, which is greater than 384, and it is greater than 23 also. Okay, likewise we have 905, which is greater than 23 and it is also greater than 384. All right. So let me give you a small sum here. So we have 700 and so we have 702 and 800. So which symbol you will write? Can you tell me whether it is true or false? Which is greater? Yes, correct. 800 is greater and 172 is smaller when you compare these numbers. Okay. Okay, 1 minute, students. Let me see the next one. Okay, next match the quantities on left with the appropriate numbers on the right. Okay, so we have to match the appropriate numbers, not the exact numbers. Okay, so we have number of children in your school, number of books in your classroom, number of people in a bus, number of pages in your maths magic book, number of steps you walk in a day, number of stars in the sky, number of flowers in the garland. Okay, number of stars in the sky, obviously it is like uncountable, so it is more than 1000. We can match it. It is more than 1000. So number of flowers in the garland. Okay. So let's do from this beginning. Number of children in your school. So it depends upon the size of the school, whether it's a primary school or it's a higher secondary school. It depends, right? So if it is a primary, you can write from 201 to 500, or if it's a secondary, you can match with the different numbers. So far I'm going to do with 200. 1 to 500. Next, number of books in your classroom. So number of books in a classroom, it's between 51 to 100. So each children, if they are carrying two books, if they are 30 students, yes, you can calculate 2 into 30, it will become like 60. So you can write like 51, between 51 to 100. So number of people in a bus, maybe 1 to 10 people in a bus. Number of pages in your math magic book is like 101 to 200. Number of steps you walk in a day, like it comes like 500 to 1000 steps. And number of flowers in the garland, you can match like 11 to 50 flowers. Okay, so this is not an appropriate numbers. Okay, it is not the exact numbers. Okay, it's just an approximate figure. So next one, match the following such the condition are met. So this is like an appropriate value. Let's see, we have given with 150, 425, 365, 400 and 100. So first let's see, I am century plus half century. So this one, I am century plus half century. So we all know, let me take my pen. So we all know century is 100, right? So century is 100, half century is 50. So 100 plus 50 is 150. So we have to mark 150 for this one. Okay, next. I have two zeros as a digit and I'm very close to 99. So it is very easy. So very close to 99 and which has two digit is 100. So directly we can select option 100. Next, I have three hundreds, six tens and seven ones. So 300 is 300, six tens is 60, seven one is 7. So 367, this one. I have two zeros, two tens and zero ones. So I have two tens and zero ones. Where it is, I have zero tens and zero ones. So 400. So 400 as zero tens and zero ones. So the last one, I come between 400 and 450 and I have 5 as a digit. So it's 425. 425 is between 400 and 425 and I have 5 as a digit. So this one is having 5 as a digit. Okay. So this one is important question for your exam. So next, the number detective. Let us have some fun with numbers and patterns. Everyone look at the hundreds. So we have 100, 200, 300. Can you find all the hundreds? Like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So rest of the hundreds you can find out. So 200, 300, 400. So 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 and 1000. So it will end up with 1000. Okay, let me fill this out. So we have 300, we have 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, totally 900. Okay, so some numbers are special. Let's explore. So some numbers are special. If you look at this number 789, 430, 345, 123. So these numbers are like in sequence. If you see 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. It's like special digits, right? The numbers are like in a sequence. What more number you can write? You can write like 678, 234, 567, then what else? What else you can write? 456. Okay, these are like special numbers. Okay, Jojo wonders why they are so neat. TJ says 7, 876 and 321 to have same beat. Yes, if you check, these are like reversing numbers like 6, 7 and 8, then 1, 2 and 3. Right? Even you can write like this. It's like a reversing digit 3, 4 and 5. Okay, now the number that repeat just same like 11, 12, 33 have twin digits. 111, 222, 333 are triplet digits. Can you find such numbers and follow the pattern? So can you find such numbers? Yes, we can find. You can write like 55, 66, or if you can find the triplets, you can write 777, 999, or you can write 888. Okay, so next one. Here are more numbers that look the same from left to right and right to left. So see this number 5, 353, and when you see the left number and the right side ending number, both are same. Like here also you're getting 3 and here also you're getting 3. And 868, again your left side is also 8 and right hand side you also have 8. So we can write few more numbers like this. So you can write 101. You have both the numbers of same, and you can write 676 and 808, or you can write 343 and 262. Okay, next, TG likes number with zeros. She knows numbers like 210, 104, 800. Write more such numbers like number which is having the digit 0. So you can write 100, 701, 710 and 609. Then you can even write 107. Okay, any numbers, any 3-digit number, it's having a number 0. Okay, next, I have 6 blank paper slips. So I have 6 blank paper slips. I can write 100, tens or ones on each of them. What numbers can I make with these 6 slips? Discuss. Okay, we have both a girl and a boy here. 6 slips with 100 written on them. 600. So here we have 6 slips. What this girl did? She wrote 100 on all these 6 slips. So 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. 6 times 100, she gets 600. But the boy, what he did? He wrote 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 100, which is 400. And he wrote tens in 2 slips. So 2 tens is 20. So 400 plus 20, he gets 420. Okay. So next, what you will write on these slips for making 231. So again we have 6 slips here. We have to make 231 what we will write. So we will write for 231 how many hundreds we have. We have 200, so let's write 200 here first. And how many tens we have? We have 3 tens. So 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 tens and we have 1 ones. Next we have what you will write on these slips for making 123. So 123, how many hundreds we have? We have 100, and tens we have 2, and ones we have 3. So this one is like 231 and this one is 123. Okay. For example, if they in exam they are giving, let me erase this out. Let me change the color. Okay, for example, in exam they are giving 130. So how you will write 130? You have to write 100, and 30 you have to write 3 tens, 1, 2, 3, and you have to leave these two space blank. Okay, so 100, 3 tens. Okay. Next, make other numbers. So they are asking to make other digits. Okay, let's make other digits. So we have, let's make 411. So how you write 411? You can write 400, 400. You have to draw here 100, and tens you have 1, and ones you have 1. Okay. Next number you can write 131. So you can write 100, and tens you have 3, and ones you have 1. If you have 2, you can write 2, 132. Okay. Next, what is the largest number that can be made? So what is the largest number we can make using this one? And are there number which cannot be made using these slips? Find out what is the smallest number that can be made. So the largest number we can make, we already know, that is 600. Okay, let me erase this out and tell you. Okay, so 600 is the largest number because all the boxes we can fill with number 6. Next, are there a number which cannot be made using these slips? Yes, there are some numbers. For example, if you have 170, there are many numbers actually. If you written 170, you can fill 100 here, but you have to fill 70. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many tens are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are only 5 tens, but we need 7 tens, right? So this one also we cannot able to fill. 180 also we cannot able to fill. Likewise, we have many numbers. Okay. So for example, you can write 170 or 180. Which is the smallest number that you can make? Which is the smallest number you can make? The smallest number 1 you cannot able to make. 2, 3, I think 6 is the smallest digit you can make, like ones, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is the smallest digit you can make using this. Okay. So next one, I think this is the last one. So next pages, these are not your exam questions, students, but this one is your exam question. Okay. My numbers. Take the 3 digit and 8 digit and make as many 2 or 3 digit number as you can. You can repeat the digit. For example, if you have 3 and 8, you can make 38 or 83, 38, 2 digit number and 3 digit number. Okay, you can write as many numbers you can. Arrange the numbers smaller to greater. So smallest number and greatest number. So 2 digit and 3 digit. Take the digits 3 and 8 and make as many 2 digit and 3 digit. 3 and 8. So how many numbers you can make? They have already given examples here. Okay, so let me write. So first let's write the two-digit number. We can write 33. Okay, let me write it again. It's not clear. So we can write 33. We can write 38, 83, and then 88. And three-digit number you can write 333, 383, and 338, and 833, and 888, 838. You can write few more. Okay, so arrange the number smallest to greatest. So you have to arrange these numbers from smallest to greatest. So which is the smallest number? 33 is the smallest number. So next we have 38. So next we have 83. So next we have 88. Next we have 333. So next we have 383. Next we wrote 838. Then 833. So 833. Then 838. And we have to fill all the greatest digits. Okay. So next, which is the smallest number? So which is the smallest number? We all know 33 is the smallest number. The largest one is 888. Okay, 888 is the largest number. So next one. So Tiji is making numbers using words. She shows the blue card and says it's 12. And she shows the yellow card and says 14. Why? So here she is showing a blue card and she is telling it is 12, and she shows the yellow card and she is telling it is 14. Can you able to guess why she is telling 12 and why she is telling 14? Okay, so moon, how many moons we have? So we have 1. And twins, for twins how many babies? 2. So 12. And here Qutub Minar, we have 1 Qutub Minar, and Char Minar, Char is 4, so it's 4. So 1 and 4 is 14. Okay, likewise we have few pictures given. Ajin shows some numbers. This way of saying numbers using word is called Buddha Shankya. Okay, so palm we have 5, and past, present tense, future tense is trikala. So it is 53. And sari gama is 7 saptaswarangal. So it is called 7, and we have moon which is 1. Okay, so here we have to find and write the answer. So direction, how many direction we have? We have 4, which is east, west, and north and south. So we have 4, and eyes we have 2. So this one is 42. And sense organs, we have how many sense organs? Nose, eyes, ears, hand, and mouth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. And hexagon, how many sides we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6. So this is 56. Okay, likewise you can able to make few cards and you have to discuss the same in class. You can make cards even with 0 to 9, up to 9 cards, and make a new cards for number 15, 27 and 94. Okay, so this is your class activity. For 15, for 1 you can use moon, and 5 you can use for sense organs. Like 27, for 2 you can use eyes, and for 7 you can use like sarigama, that saptaswara card. Okay. So for this one we have completed this chapter, students. I'll be posting the worksheet shortly, and this question paper is like very important for your exam. If you need the question paper, do subscribe my channel and join the channel for worksheet so that I'll send you the email. Okay. All right, students, take care, be safe, and all the very best for your exam. Bye bye. And if you have any doubts, I have given my email address in the description box, okay? And those who have already completed the fair share worksheet, I have corrected and sent it back through email. If you made any mistake, you can watch the video again, fair share video, understand the lesson concept, because that is going to come for your term 2 exam. Okay, that is very important chapter, fair share. Okay, complete the chapter one more time, and you can also do the worksheet one more time. No harm in practicing max. Only if you practice many times, you can able to get the correct answer. All right, so take care, students. Be safe. Bye bye.